We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Leonard Fournette on the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
First down, Buccaneers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Fournette. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Again, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 29, Prescott. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Tampa Bay.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Fournette. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up
on the run, it's Fournette. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Try and run forward with Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Bell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Darnold. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The Buccaneers.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Handoff to Leonard.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Prescott off play action. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll try to punch it in for Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Dak Prescott keeping it himself from a yard out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
At the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Danny. Under 10, 10. Sponge.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Levante David in on the tackle. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. I got one.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Braxton Berrios on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
45 the mic. 45 the mic. Hey, watch the flat. Watch the flat.
Darnold. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch the pass. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
26.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 40.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Check 45.
Now Darnold. A screen to Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Le'Veon Bell.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Check like 45. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On Play action. Prescott. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down, Buccaneers.
Fournette, a first down carry. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, Abby. What you got? What you got, Abby? What you got, Abby? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Tampa Bay.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 35 on second down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
Prescott.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Play action now. Prescott. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Complete to number 80.
O.J. Howard. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Jets 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
45's the mic. Watch Eddie. Watch the slant. Rush in. Joker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From just shy of midfield, Darnold buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Darnold down to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Final play of the half, Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 30, 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that 1st half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. 80. Wide. Get wide. Check 37. Check 37. Check 57.
After the penalty, it's Bell. They get 8 yards back there, and they could use another one of those now on 3rd and 7.
Second and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Darnold
picked off at the 47. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Let's go, baby. We turn up. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. A shotgun give to Fournette. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. Well, that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Levante David. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to number 80.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Buccaneers 49, Jets nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
We own them. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Darnold. And my goodness, another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46. Begin.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Buccaneers 56, Jets nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick
now
off.
After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, D.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Bell, the ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Mike 54. I'm not ready. Red 80. Under crunch. Check 3, check 3. Switch.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line.
Carrier.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Fournette running out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 30, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns, but the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check Mike, check Mike. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
They'll go again with Bell. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Le'Veon Bell.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Right there, 54 Mike. Come on, D!
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he finds his man Griffin. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Mike, ready? Mike's 5-4.
Now it's Darnold. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Looks like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Mike 54. Lady, come on. Watch twins. Watch twins. Check the backer. Check the backer.
They'll try and run forward Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Check.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Yard line.
Check Mike 54. I got you. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. And 80. Watch the run. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
After the run, now Darnold to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Let's go one more.
Now Leonard Fournette. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
3rd down.
third down for him. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Buccaneers.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Crowder now to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 13.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there.